from Oman, Mr. Fahd Al Hosni. So please.
Good afternoon to you all, and thank you for this opportunity to talk about TRC in general, what we have done so far, and with focus on how to make collaboration and cooperation takes place among the Arab countries. I'll try to stick to the 5 minutes that I was given because I had more than 25 slides and I had to cut them down to 5. Hopefully I can stick to the 5 minutes. TRC found in 2005, so we are still a young organization, I would say, with a royal decree that gave TRC the leadership support from His Majesty, with clear duties on to be the focal point to facilitate the generation or development of research strategy in the country, and to oversee the implementation of that strategy and working the plan. Today, TRC has a mission to create an innovation ecology that is responsive to the local and international local needs and international trends, fosters social harmony, fosters social harmony, and leads to creativity and excellence. The vision TRC has of Oman to be an innovation hub in the GCC countries, where it takes the lead in the production of ideas and products and services as well. Has the deepest research capacity in selected areas, and reaches the research excellence in certain fields. Is also respective to local social and economic needs, and has the infrastructure, especially the e-infrastructure that is required for collaboration. TRC has 4 main goals. I wouldn't go through all of them so that I leave space to talk about the last slide, which I think is more important. But the first main objective is to build research capacity in the country. Research in academia, especially in Oman, started like 12, 13 years ago only, so we are still new in this area, and Oman is not only the only country in this, many of the Arab countries as well. So a lot of work has been done to identify what are the shortfalls, what are the challenges, and how to address these challenges and come over them. So TRC is keen to develop or assist the academia to develop graduate programs in science and humanities, and to assist them to create postgraduate programs in selected areas, and to build world-class researchers from academia, from industry, etc. And to encourage research and collaboration with international researchers. The second main goal is to reach an excellence in certain areas of importance, and to build for that excellence and strengthen the diverse area that is also in support for those areas of importance. Another goal that is seen to be very important for Oman is to facilitate the knowledge transfer, and TRC is doing a lot of work to diffuse knowledge between academia and industry and other players from different stakeholders, and to align research with local needs, and to assist researchers to collaborate on top ideas that fits within the national framework of research identified. To foster innovation across society as well, and collaboration in that respect, especially with the industry and small and medium enterprises. The fourth main objective is to create an enabling environment for researchers to do what they need to do, and part of that is collaboration and cooperation with different stakeholders. TRC has used this kind of model, three-wave strategy we call it, and during the startup of TRC, a lot of work being done to identify what are the hurdles that faces research. And what you see here under the enable column is some programs that TRC has started earlier to remove hurdles from the way of, from the faces of researchers so that they can do their best. One of the shortfalls identified was the regulations that stop one example, stop collaboration, for example, with international entities. Although the will is there, but sometimes you find regulation that stops you from doing so. Research funding was another, and it always be. It will always be a fundamental issue and a hurdle in research. TRC have identified that ICT sector is enabler sector for other sectors to act to flourish in research. TRC also have come up with an electronic platform to enable researchers to cooperate and collaborate between themselves with less paper policy so that everything works electronic. We have created a research and equipment database for researchers to know who is working on what and what type of equipment available so that people can put their hands on. Databases have been developed for this reasons, and some of them are fully fledged. Awareness campaign. I refer to the issue of culture that Professor Isa mentioned earlier. The issue of research culture in this part of the world is not as strong as we hope it to be. So TRC is doing a lot of awareness campaign locally and in collaboration with international entities like this event. We also have done some programs to enhance the research culture in terms of, at school level, for example, where innovation for kids at grade 5 have started and have been, it has been working for the last 2-3 years. I wouldn't go through the whole list, as you can see, but one of the main programs under this is the open source e-library. Most of the universities in Oman are private and they cannot afford the subscription to all publications and to all journals and databases. So TRC have come up with this program to be able to provide almost free access to all researchers for all these databases of publications. TRC also had started some programs to align research activities towards the national needs, and there's a list of things that we have done, but the most important one was the involvement of stakeholders altogether, and the result of the involvement of the different stakeholders have come up with, in collaboration with all of them, to develop 12 projects under sustainable program, Eco House competition, 4 strategic research programs, one of them road safety, Dobas Bug, social observatory, and renewable energy. 2 chair programs have been also established, where collaboration with international researchers, top-notch researchers and institutions have been established. Industrial Innovation Center. All these are outcome of the collaboration between different stakeholders in Oman. To build for the future, you have, I'm assuming that you have been, you have seen the presentation of Umran, which is almost the same as Ankabut in UAE. Science and Technology Park is also one of the programs, and some other programs to build for future in
you, Dr. Fahd. So again, I